It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Hello everyone! Hey, happy holidays! Welcome to the third week of Candy Cane Friday. Today is special because we are also on the Making Memories blog. Yay! Making Memories! And so what we're going to do is today is all about taking photos and sharing those photos. So Johanna is going to give us some tips for taking photos on Christmas Day and before Christmas Day too, right? Mm-hmm. But let me just mention before she does, after she talks about her tips, we're going to do this little project of CD covers. So we'll do that later. That's usually Making Memories product. So let's start off with Johanna. Go ahead.
Okay, so to capture those Christmas memories and to get some great photos and great scrapbook pages for Christmas, I have a couple tips. One is, I'm never satisfied with the photos that I take on Christmas Day. And this can go for birthdays and all sorts of big events, Easter even, What happens, my kids come down and they, the messy hair thing and the PJs and mismatched socks and the whole
lighting is always bad too.
The lighting's not good. And then I'm so busy trying to get pictures, and my kids don't really want their picture taken because they're more interested in opening presents and what's going on, and I'm not really enjoying the moment because I'm trying to get pictures and they're being bothered by mom and all of that. I'm not saying don't take photos on Christmas Day because, the pictures of the kids in their PJs, that's a good memory too. Right. But you can lighten your load on taking photos on Christmas Day if you take some ahead of time.
Okay.
And I get my kids kind of cleaned up, dressed nice in front of the tree, and I tell them the deal is you get to open one little gift, and it's just like one little extra gift. Like,
that's good.
And you can wrap it like Martha Stewart, really go into it, or something Leah would wrap, the whole little Making Memories box and everything. One perfect gift with a great big bow, and you can take a couple photos and you can pick the lighting. Like you can wait till there's really good lighting in your living room.
Mm-hmm.
Which kind of ties into decorating the tree.
Okay.
If you want really nice photos of decorating the tree, pick a good time of day. If you have to use a flash, if it's too dark in your house and you have to use a flash, you won't see the lights on the tree.
Right.
You won't see that glow of the lights.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So, decorate the tree when it's light outside, daytime.
Okay.
And you have enough ambient light in the house. This carries over to birthday photos too, with candles.
Oh.
Candlelight. And you'll want to use a slower shutter speed.
Okay.
Which is maybe a 1/100th of a second, a 100 or so.
Really?
So you want to use a slower shutter speed and a higher ISO. If you have kind of a smaller point and shoot, they have modes to help you shoot without a flash,
Okay.
indoors, and that's museum mode, candlelight mode, things like that, fireworks mode. Those are all slower shutter speeds, higher ISO.
Okay.
So you could just use a mode that way also. Another thing you might want to do is actually, when you want to take a picture of the tree with no flash, throw your focus way out of focus. And it makes the lights really big and blurry. And it makes a really neat effect. So you can use that on scrapbooking pages to cut titles out of, or just as a background photo on your page. The last thing I'm going to talk about is most cameras have a little flower somewhere on your camera, and that's macro mode. This is the best
that's
mode.
My favorite.
Yeah, it's a great mode.
I never use that mode. Okay, I seriously need to use it now.
The flower. Okay, what it does is if you want to take a picture of an ornament on your tree, or a real close-up of like a bow on a package or something like this for a nice Christmas layout, use the flower mode. It's the macro mode. Okay. And the one thing that this does is it gives you a very short depth of field. Your subject will be really in focus. The background will be very out of focus. but it also lets you get closer to your subject without zooming in. So use that macro mode and turn off your flash and pick a good time of day to take those pictures of trimming the tree. So you have some great projects for us using Making Memories and how to share photos.
Yeah, so this is how I came up with this idea. Somehow, I ended up being the family photographer every time Christmas rolls around.
Because you have the nice camera.
I guess because I have the camera. I think I'm the only one with a camera. I don't know. And my brother has like a disposable or something. Any case, so I take the photos and I usually say, I'll email them to you, the next day.
I'll get you a copy of this.
About 6 months later, I'll say, sorry, I never got those photos to you. So what I like to do now is I like to just burn them to a CD and send them home in these cute little CD covers, which we are going to make. And actually, the girls are already cutting them out. And actually, you can make these yourselves too. I'm going to put the template for these CD covers on the website, so you can just click on it, right-click on it, and download it to your computer and print them out and make your own CD covers. Also, I made another option, and these are 4x6 covers. My mother isn't into the computer thing very much, so she prefers not to get a CD to go. She likes 4x6 photos to take home. So I do this for my mom and for my aunt. So these are really fun to make. So let me show you how I make the CD cover, okay? Okay, first thing you want to do is print out your template on cardstock and then cut it. And I like to trim it down to the rectangle first. So let's go ahead and put in the trimmer. So now we're going to decorate it with this flower. So this flower actually comes from this circle die cut.
And how did you get the circle die cut?
I actually use the slice die cut machine for that. Works great for making all different sizes of die cut scallop circles. And this is again Making Memories paper. And Donna's technique has you wet it down first, right, Donna? Mm-hmm. Okay, she wets it down and then she kind of crumbles up. Now this one's a little bit smaller, so I just kind of like squish it together. And what you can do is you can just kind of like put it over your finger like that and just kind of bunch up around it. And then once you got it bunched up, you can go ahead and put in little pleats, and pinch at the bottom. This is how she taught me. Okay, just keep pinching until you get your flower like that, see? And then once you've got your flower, once it's pinched like that, go ahead and pinch it tighter with your fingers and then glue that down on a piece of paper. Then once that dries, you can go ahead and cut it out and adhere it to your card. And on top of the flower, I just took, another flower, which you can die cut out with your slice, and then just glue and glitter it. That'll go right on top. And then you put a paper flower and a button, and that finishes your decoration. And then I also did a little tab along the top. And this one, the 4x6, is very similar. Okay, again using the die cut scallops for the label, and this label's also in your printout. And so it's exactly the same thing, right? It has here's a photo of my son. Ta-da. And that's it. So let's see what Donna and Johanna made using their Making Memories product.
Okay, I did pretty much the same thing with the template, just added different things. Instead of adding glitter, of course I had to tear the edges and wrinkle them up and give some dimension that way. And I added my Dymo labels for the year instead of the cute printout that she had done. And then I did my paper flowers using Vintage Dictionary.
I am addicted to your paper flowers.
I love these things.
I am so addicted to your paper flowers.
And they go with everything.
Everything.
So I folded the back sides and adhered everything together, and now it just needs this little button on the front, and it'll be done.
I did the 4x6 photo holder, and I used some of the Making Memories vellum with the flocking snowflakes on it, and then I ran a little bit of the music note paper and the glitter, and then I used the Making Memories glitter around here.
Just love it.
Love it. It's very cute. Thank you, Leah.
You're welcome. Well, have a Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
There'll be much mistletoeing and our hearts will be glowing when loved ones are near. It's the most wonderful time.